Hi guys, today I want to finally talk about my car accident in 2011. I got hit from the right side and then my car spun around and I got hit from the left side and my car went in flames and it was totaled and I got banged up pretty good and I don't remember any of it. I just remember waking up in the hospital in the ER with a blanket over my head. And from what I understood was that I had died. But during that process, let me show you real quick. After the car accident, this is what I look like. I had blood running from my brain into my eyes. And so I got banged up pretty good, had a big old dent on my forehead. And so anyway, that's me. Just so you know this happened. But so when I went to heaven, this is what I remember. I went through a tunnel. It was gray, and then it got white. And then I saw heaven. I saw the clouds, and it was really bright, like so bright, brighter than the sun, but soft at the same time, like a soft light. It was like a throne room, and I saw Jesus sitting at the top, and he was looking at me, and he had his angels around him just singing his praises. So beautiful. They had such beautiful voices. And he came towards me, and I remember his eyes were so bright. They were just like light beaming from him. And there was like a halo around him. So I could make out that he had shoulder length hair. He was wearing a robe because I could see the outline. White robe. Everything was white in that place. It was a throne room, like where they praised him. And he came towards me, and I'll never forget this as long as I live. And he gave me the biggest hug. Oh my God. And I could feel his love. He loves us so much. He loves everybody so much. I've never felt so much love. This was more love than even a mother could have for her child, like 1,000,000 times more. I can't even explain it. This love went through me and in me and around me. It was just, I was consumed by his love. And while he was hugging me, I just felt everything he had gone through for me and for you, just so we could live forever with him in his kingdom. Anyway, everything was telepathically, so I could like feel what he was feeling, and he could feel my love. And then I had my life review. It might have been times something would come out wrong and I might have hurt someone's feelings, and I could feel their pain like through their eyes and through their heart. I could feel everything I did to them, how it made them feel inside. And it felt so bad. I felt instant remorse. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, but all telepathically. And they were like, they instantly forgave me. And then I also felt all the joy I brought to people, just the little things I did that I never even thought meant anything. Kindness matters so much. That's the treasures in heaven that he's talking about. Just being kind, giving a helping hand, and just helping humanity and another person, even crossing the street or anything like that, you know? And I felt how grateful they were. And one lady, I even felt like some of the things I told her in church, she was giving up on life. And what I said changed her point of view, and she decided not to kill herself. Because let me tell you, you cannot escape death and torture. Because if you do that, you will continue to be tortured the rest of your life. You cannot escape the pain by suicide, let me tell you. You cannot. So then he showed me like the grass, and the flowers were so beautiful. They had the brightest colors, and everything seemed like it was singing and it was alive. And I've never seen such colors. It was like neon and just glowing. There was life coming through the flowers, and the trees were swaying and singing his praises. And it was just so beautiful. I didn't want to leave. That was home. He showed me a lot of things in the future. He showed me floods. I saw Florida completely underwater all the way to the roof. Like I could see looking upward, like I was looking from the water up, and it was covered. I saw New York on fire, the whole city, New York City. I saw earthquakes and fires, and I remember walking over a bridge, and the whole earth shook. And I remember looking out a window, and everything turned orange, orangey pink, like. And I was like, what is going on? And I felt rumbling and shaking, and I felt like there was a war. And then next thing I know, I see this bright light, and I'm outside, and I'm looking up into the sky, and the sky just opens wide up, and it's so white and bright, and it hurts my eyes, but I still look because I see Jesus. I see Jesus coming down, and he's just there with these angels, and I'm raising my hands, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm praising him. I'm like, I love him so much because I know how much he loves us. I know how much he loves us. I was shown a few more things, but right now I can't think of everything. Then I was asked, do you want to stay or do you want to go? I wanted to stay so bad, but my daughter needed me. And so I said, I have to go back. And so with an instant, all of a sudden it came back through my brain. I remember seeing gray matter. I was like sucked back through my head and into my body, and the pain just came right back. And I remember waking up, and I had a sheet on my face, and I like pushed it off, and I was told later on that they said I was dead. So they were pretty shocked when they saw me. But I'll never forget this experience. And since then, I've had dreams of the future, and prophetic visions, and like video clips in my head of things that I've seen, and messages he's given me. And through it all, through sickness, through whatever, he's always been there. He's been my rock. Jesus really loves us. He really does. He wanted me to go back, okay? Because it would have been so easy to just stay there and enjoy paradise. That's the easy way out. But I chose to be a soldier and a servant of God. The other reason was because my daughter needed me. I was shown 3 years before my daughter conceived that I was going to have a grandson. I saw exactly what he looked like. He looked just like her. So beautiful. Blue eyes. This was 3 years before she even conceived. And I told her that. And at first she was like, no way. But then it happened. And he was so precious. Then I also dreamt that she was going to have a girl. And I said, this one is going to look like both of you. And I saw her in this vision combing her beautiful hair. She was about 5 or 6 years old. And I said, you're going to have a daughter. She's going to look like both of you. And it happened. So I came back because I had to help her. She was going through a difficult time. And I knew my grandkids were going to be born. So I was there to help her while she was at work, to take care of the kids for a while. And it was worth every minute, every decision. And now that they are on their own, I am saving as many as I can.